Hello, this is Helper Gal, and it's Saturday, September 19th, 2020, and there's yet another hurricane on the way, and Ruth Bader Ginsburg just died. There was a small earthquake in California, and probably a lot of other things, and my mood is okay, except I could not sleep at all last night, and I must say that it's probably due to external factors that I have not found any success in having the Fisher Wallace stimulator help me sleep. I'm not saying that it's a bad machine. I really do like it. It has helped me tremendously. I apologize for the critiques. I do not mean to be saying bad things about it. It's just, it's just an observation that for myself personally, it works for anxiety and depression in really great ways. I'm unable to articulate, and it may not seem obvious, perhaps in observing me, but it really does help with anxiety and depression. I mean, my normal state in the past has been almost constant fight or flight mode, and to be able to have a break from that is such a relief. So yeah, and then, be able to regulate my emotions and regulate, just like, I have the, I guess it's RSD, rejection sensitivity dysphoria. I have that, or I can be very sensitive and get upset by very small things, but I have found that, with my Fisher Wallace device, that has not been the case. I've been rather even keeled in most of the time in situations where I might otherwise get very upset, either externally or internally. I've been rather good. Anyway, I am doing a session now. I didn't sleep very much last night, and that's frustrating. It would be nice if... Hello, I'm doing a video. I do have these videos. This is my Fisher Wallace device, and I'm making a video right now. Yeah. Anyway, blah blah blah. So it was my daughter coming downstairs, and hopefully YouTube doesn't mind her being in the background. I know that I'm very sensitive about children appearing in videos now. So I mentioned in a previous video, I guess in passing, that I picked up my outdoor bANJOLELE, and I discovered that there's a part on the back of it where the basically the round part bolts to the neck, and it was broken. So I wrote to them and I sent them photographs, and it was within warranty time, and apparently it was a factory defect that has occurred on a couple of their bANJOLELEs. So they sent me a replacement, and I received a notification this morning that it was delivered yesterday, and I panicked because I couldn't see the box at first, and I was looking everywhere for it last night, but it was just kind of camouflaged on the ground. Here it is. This is the box that my replacement outdoor tenor bANJOLELE they replaced, to make a long story short, they replaced my instrument, and here is my replacement, and it probably really needs tuning. No, it's in tune with itself mostly. What I think I might do is I might put a low tenor string on this one. find that one of the reasons I've not posted ukulele videos on my other channel the way that I normally have is because I'm very self-conscious about my really bad motor skills, and I've been playing the ukulele for years, but it may not seem apparent because I'm clumsy in the fingers. It's something that I definitely should be able to work on and improve. So sick, I'm gonna scream, but I'm so busy. Go out and find an open field. Go out and screaming. So I write it in my book, I'll put it on my list of things to do when I find the time. When I find the time, I will fix everything that is in my power. Fulfill all my promises and don't make many, 'cause I know better. Anyway, so that's an original song, and I think it's in tune with itself, but I think it's kind of tuned low. One moment. I should be pausing it. I'm opening a tuner. I'll be right there, Pixie. Yeah, it's pretty low. Yeah, it was in tune with itself, but rather on the flat side. A few steps. A couple of steps. Like a step and a half, maybe. Maybe 2 steps. A step and a half. I'm sure this is very interesting. I apologize for that. Come on, stay. When you get an instrument out of the box, in case you don't already know that, the strings are new. It takes a while for them to set so that they'll stay in tune. And also it's good to tighten the tuning pegs at the top of your instrument when you get it out of the box. Anyway, it was very nice of them to, it was under warranty, so they replaced it, and they should be getting back to me about the, I'll show you. This is the part that was broken on my instrument right there, that part. And so it did this thing where the neck, I don't know if you can see that, there's a space between the head and the neck, the neck was just resting flat on the head, so it kind of dampened the instrument. I could show you if you like, but I guess you could get the idea. Anyway, I still have my old one, and I guess they're going to send me a label so I can ship it back, unless I just don't want it, in which case I'll keep it. But it is a part of the body that's broken, so it's I guess it could be fixed temporarily and used by someone if they end up letting me keep it. But I'm not sure when the defect became obvious. I'm not sure how long I was toting it around with the neck doing its thing where it was resting right on the head. I don't remember an event happening that caused it to do that. And I'm wondering if this one has a different feel or a different sound than my other one. Maybe that's why I had stopped playing it. It was because I felt like the sound was kind of dead on it. It doesn't seem to be the reason. I do have a lot of instruments, and I just been sidetracked and maybe not playing so much, and that's why I had set it down. But I'm glad I was able to get it replaced. Thank you, Outdoor Ukulele, for replacing my tenor bANJOLELE, and I'm going to put a low G string on it because I'm fascinated by the low G sound, and maybe I'll come back and do a demo with the low G strings. I'll add a whole set of Aguila reds to it that I just ordered, and I will come back and I will demonstrate how this sounds with a low G after I get it all seasoned and set in and stuff like that. As if yes. And did I have anything else to say? Okay, so my moods have been fine, though I've not been sleeping very well. I slept about four hours the night before last, and I slept 1 hour last night. And my goal has been to do a lot of housework around here. I'm blah blah blah, executive dysfunction. I'm terrible at housework, and there's empty cups and half empty cups and packages of saltines and stuff all over the house, and I could do a lot better. I mean, it doesn't look like an episode of Hoarders, but I really should keep better maintenance on the house, preferably without it completely draining me. I just need to work harder on doing basic maintenance every day, and the faster I get it done, the more time I have for other things. I'm always having to balance time and energy because I'm kind of a little bit of a spoonie, I guess, as I don't have as much functionality. I don't have as high a capacity of functionality as some people seem to. Things will pack a wallop on me and kind of set me out for a little while, and it's annoying. Just like, I just had to go to a chiropractor, blah 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 blah, and I would prefer to be highly functional all the time and not have things happen like slip discs and whatnots, or fibromyalgia flare-ups. And that's another thing I would like to know about the Fisher Wallace device. I'm not sure. It says you can use it for pain, but I'm not sure what setting you ought to have it on to help with pain. And in order to get it to help with pain, do you wear it the same way that you normally would? Is it just a side effect? I guess I have less flare-ups than I'm accustomed to having, like weird flare-ups that I get that are fibromyalgia-like. I've been getting those since 2013. Fun. But, I guess I can try to look again through various videos to see if I find a concise answer for that question. How do you use the Fisher Wallace device for pain? Yes. Blah, 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 blah. See, I also need to take a shower today. Going back to executive dysfunction. I often do things in the proper sequence. I put my makeup on. I should have showered and then put my makeup on, and now I'm going to have to shower and all my makeup is going to come off. I'm going to have to put it back on because I badly need to shower, and I have to sort of force myself to do that. I was watching a video about something that I have symptoms of, which is Sluggish Cognitive Tempo, SCT, and that's something. I say I have the symptoms of it. I'm not diagnosed with that, but I'm combined type attention deficit disorder, primarily inattentive, and there's a big crossover between that and SCT, sluggish cognitive tempo, and it's basically difficulty processing information. As I'm exhibiting at this time. Distracted by the train sound, if you can hear it. That's what's distracting me, and it's kind of causing my mind to go blank. Anyway, I forget what I was talking about. Just kidding, I remember. But I'm not an expert on sluggish cognitive tempo. I just have symptoms from what I can tell. I don't want to diagnose myself with something, but it's like, taking a long time. You will absorb information, but it will take a long time to process it, and you may not be able to articulate what you process, but you might retain it for a long time in some capacity or another. It's in there somewhere. You just don't always have access to it. And it doesn't mean that you are less intelligent, or does it? I don't think it means you're less intelligent. It just means that you have a difficult time fishing the stuff out of the dense thicket of brain to articulate it. But I do forget names and things like that, and I forget faces. And there are things that I don't absorb that lots of people do absorb, and there are some ways that one might feel compelled to mask, to conceal having this sluggish cognitive problem. I have to feel compelled to do research on a topic before I engage in a conversation about it, for example, because I won't have the knowledge in the forefront of my mind to express stuff, and then I will, and things like that, blah blah blah. I hope you get the general gist of it, but that doesn't mean that I don't think about these things, and that I don't internalize it as much as other people might. Or maybe I don't. I'm not really sure. I can't read their minds, and they can't read mine. Thank goodness. I mean, not that there's... Oh, my session is over. Time flies. It sure does. Okay, now I will go, and it's 8:55. Today I want to do housework, and I want to work on arts and crafts, and I want to be functional, and I need to shower and pick up and stuff like that, and play music, and that kind of stuff. I would like to have a pleasant and functional day, and I'd like to regiment myself so that I get things accomplished and still have time for arts and crafts and music and goofing around and keeping a clean house all at the same time. Yeah, that would be lovely. Da, 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 da. I am putting my device back into its bag, a responsible human being. And oh, I guess I'll talk about one more thing, just because I'm rambling and I don't expect anyone is actually listening to these videos. I've been a YouTuber for many, many years, I guess, though I did take a break for some time where I just didn't upload videos because I was self-conscious mostly and kind of depressed. And, well, I had a point. Oh yes, even though I have been a YouTuber for many years, I don't really know how it works now. Like, I don't know how, like, some people get all of these views and be they have high production values or where they, where they, how they get like a decent following. I don't know how to start with that, and I don't know how they get sponsorships or things like that, or get to the point where they can monetize. I don't know if I should start out with a high production value and hope that people notice, or I just don't know how people do it. And the point of this channel is despite my occasional critiques, I really believe in the Fisher Wallace stimulator, and I really think that it could help a lot of people with depression, because I may not seem super great, but without it I would be so much worse. It's frightening. I know I'm not probably the best example of a super healed person from the device, but I really do think I'm better than I would be otherwise. I would like to try other wearable devices that do similar things to the Fisher Wallace, and that would involve having to buy them. But if I could find companies that want to test their products out on people, I would gladly offer myself up as a guinea pig for their products. Like, there are other wearable devices, and I would like to try them. If I could borrow them or something like that, that would be fantastic. Though, I don't know. Well, whatever. It doesn't matter that much. I'm mainly doing this video for myself, to keep myself regimented, and for anyone who listens. I'm going now. Bye-bye.